Well, greetings from St. Peter's Village here in Chester County, Pennsylvania. And we have some unfinished business in this area. Not too long ago we hiked a section of the horseshoe trail through here. Back up in the woods back up behind us. We found some interesting things. So I'm back to film some of those. We might hike another section of the horseshoe trail today, we'll see. But yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna divide today up, all the things I want to film. We found an old railroad bed out there and two other spurs leading off across the creek into the woods. We're going to explore that later today. I think it'll be another video. But I was doing research on this area, St. Peter's Village. I came across a bunch of interesting stuff. And I see one of them right up there. I think in the past people have sent me messages about this place, but yeah, there's a lot of history here. Let me show you around for a moment. So down that way is the village itself. And the village is here due to the iron industry, and there's a black granite quarry at that end of town. We're not going to visit that today, pretty much fenced off, but there are some iron mines here. And that building up there is a remnants of it, big long building, and they have, I think these are big chunks of iron ore right up here to the entrance to this parking lot. I believe this is one of the spoil heaps from the mines. There's a lot of history here, right up there. Those are from the iron industry. I think that's what these are, big chunks of iron ore sitting around here. And then back behind us is a parking area for the trails. You can access the horseshoe trail via here, but down this way is the French Creek. Like I said, we were hiking up that way. And that old railroad bed that we were on comes out across there. I see the railroad trestle across the French Creek. That's what I want to check out in this video. I can see it up ahead. And we're just going to explore around this end. In a later video, we're going to go out that way, explore where those other spurs went that we explored. I have an idea of what they're looking, where they were headed. Oh, here's that. I remember seeing this in pictures. There's a little dam up here. Yeah, cool. Check this out. I wonder if this is some of that black granite they were quarrying around here too. Look at that. Yeah, so there's a little dam, but up ahead, back up there, it's an old railroad trestle. This is beautiful though. Alright, but we gotta figure out how to get up to that. There's a trail on the other side of the creek we could take. I think I might just keep walking up on this side, see what's up here. But these mines and that quarry are the reason that there's a railroad here. It was just a branch off the main line. It's called the Warwick branch because it goes through a town called Warwick. Sometimes it's called the St. Peter's Spur. It just kind of ended here in St. Peter's. I think they said the railroad actually ends right where the mines are. I think there are several on this side of the creek and one on the other, which I think I might know where the one is if my mind is... Well, we'll see. We'll see what we find later today in another video. I'm thinking those other railroad spurs that we explored in the previous video might lead to one of those mines or a quarry of some kind. But supposedly there were some mines on this side too. So here's a little bit of the town, because it was kind of like a workers' town. All these houses were built for the mining and the quarrying industry. Our railroad trestle is off that way, so I'm gonna walk up the road here, go this way initially, so we can find up here too. But off in the woods here, there's a ton of this. Like, I'm thinking, is that black granite they were quarrying? I mean, some of it has like grooves in it and stuff. This is just waste material. Because it doesn't look like stuff like waste rock from the iron mines. That's some nice rock. Anyway, I can see the trestle just back in there. So, like I said, we'll go up this way. So I said the railroad bed ends right where the mines were. So we'll see. We'll see what's up here. I think the trestle itself is closed to people walking across it, but okay, this is it right here. This is where the trestle comes across. Let's just walk back here. You have it fenced off. We'll get a closer look at it later. Hopefully from down below. Yeah, here's more of that rock I was talking about. I guess that's that black granite that they're digging up. Why it's all dumped here, I'm not sure. Yeah, but here it is. Bridge closed. There's somebody fishing down there, though. Yeah. We'll try to get a closer look later. Maybe when we're over on that side of the creek over there. Alright, head back to the road. I'd like to just go straight across, follow this railroad bed. We'll see if we can do that. Not seeing any posted signs anywhere. Alright. Because I read that there's big like spoil heaps back here from the mining, that you are allowed to check them out. Because people come looking for minerals and stuff. Let's just see what's up here. I am seeing some things of interest up here. Looks like there's a bunch of railroad ties just sitting right up here. Probably from this railroad. And I'm seeing what looks like a gate or a fence up ahead too. So that might bode ill for our adventure here. I'm guessing the old mines are up here somewhere. Yeah, these are all the old railroad ties I saw. I assume there's some kind of building here, a loading platform. We have a posted sign. That's probably for the house up there though. Or we're just telling people to stay off of this. Oh wow, that's a heavy chunk of metal. Yeah, at first I thought this was a stack of railroad ties that they had torn up. It looks like they actually had like something here built. Then, this is the fence I saw. So this just kind of stops here. Covers this area off right here. But this is where the railroad bed would go. So I'm thinking up in here were the mines. Because I said the railroad bed leads you straight to where the mines were. That's where the hillside is, so I do see some stonework over there. Yeah, so right over here, it's a wall. Right along here. Yeah, so I'm guessing the mines were, like I said, right over in here somewhere, but they're probably blasted shut long ago. I read that they were really deep too. Down there's an old pipe, maybe for ventilation, for draining the mines. Let's head up there. I see some interesting features up there and just on the other side. So let's go up here. Looks very miney up here. Yeah, this whole area looks very like mined out. Not sure where the shafts were themselves. Like I said, probably were filled in. But let's look. There's looking back to where the railroad bed heads to. So it would have come here and just ended right here, down below us. Actually, right down there. So this here is some of the waste rock that they dug up out of the mines. And what they were looking for was some of this more like orangish or brownish colored stuff. A better view here. This stuff right here. You see how the situate myself here. The parent rock is kind of this grayish colored rock, but the iron ore is kind of this more brownish, almost orangish look. See some more up there. That's what they were looking for. Need some more there, but you know, a certain quality they were looking for too. Alright, so I'm gonna start heading back down. Wasn't actually entirely planning on coming over this way, but there's some residential houses behind me, so I'm gonna stop going this way. Start heading back down. There's houses up that way too, so it's kind of a limited area I feel like I can explore here without infringing on other people's property. I haven't encountered any posted signs up here, so like I had read that this area is open for people. Like, I guess if you go through these spoil heaps, the rocks, you can find different minerals and stuff. Alright, so we're gonna start making our way back. So I want to check out that trestle and get to the other side of the creek there and get some views of that. Who knows what else we'll find along the way either. But let's keep exploring. Alright, so we'll say farewell to that location up there. That's where we're walking around. I feel like I'm maybe missing something, but not know exactly. So without knowing for sure, we're just gonna move on, like I said. Head back this way. So I'm gonna head back to the parking lot. I believe there's another bridge across the creek, and then we're gonna get, like I said, get a closer look at that railroad trestle from the other side. So I'll meet you back down that way again. Alright, so here is the parking area once again. Naomi is right over there. We were way up that way. The railroad trestle's up that way too, but we're gonna cross. There's a bridge here over French Creek, and then like I said, we're gonna find a trail that takes us on that side of the creek. Get a better view of that railroad trestle. Yeah, I think there's one right going that way. Of course, you can access the horseshoe trail via this one, I believe. Alright, so we did have one stream crossing to get over here. That's French Creek. I believe this is Mine Run. We'll be exploring along this later, I believe. We need to continue heading this way. I think there's a trail right here, actually. We need to go that way, actually, so anyway, we'll stick down here. Alright, I believe I see a pretty well-established path up this way. There are quite a few trails over here. Get on the path here. Yeah, here we go. See, this itself looks like an old railroad bed. And here we are at this spot again, but we were on the other side earlier. Okay, so right up from our little waterfall is that main railroad bed. Right there, you can see it. And I see the bridge is right up ahead through the trees. I can see the other sign telling you to stay off of it. So we'll see this little trail takes us. Looks like this takes us to the top. I want to stay at the bottom and get a view down here. Let's go out here together. There's a bit of a trail here. So I'm not sure how old this trestle is. I left my notes at home. But yeah, there it is. Try to get a shot without going into the creek. Yeah, so earlier we were up there looking across. Cool. So there's another shot of it. And we'll head up to the top. Actually, if I remember correctly, these houses over here were some of the, for the workers of the mines originally, these 4 houses. They were just across the street. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. I wonder if I could make it across there or not with my fear heights. All right. There's no like railing on the sides. All right. I think that'll be it then for this video. This kind of like a bit of unscripted exploring, I guess you'd call it. Didn't really know what I was going to find, but something that's fun. Just well, I wanted to check out that railroad trestle. All that other exploring we did on the other side of the road, was really unplanned, but it's fun to do sometimes. All right, but in this next video, we're going to follow this railroad bed to those points of interest that we were talking about earlier in this video and in the previous video when we were hiking Horseshoe Trail, where I saw those 2 spurs go off this main line to an unknown location, which I have a feeling I might know what it is. So if you want to come along with me on that video, I'll probably be out the following evening. Alright, but I'm looking forward to that, to seeing what's out here. Alright, as always folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.